I'm Carol Menge. I joined Life Hope Chapel back in mid-2015, and this was through our best couple. He used to minister with the bishop in Kenya School of Mass Communication. And so one day he came visiting. We just live within the locality. So he came visiting, and as we were seeing him off, he saw the billboard which was there for the bishop. And he told us, guys, you're looking for a church, and I've known this man for a very long time, and he's full of the word. We have a son known as Emmanuel. He was unwell. He had difficulty in passing poop. He was diagnosed with chronic constipation. And that took us a while because we could now go for a clinic every Thursday to see a gastroenterologist. But the problem was not improving, not changing. In the middle of last year, there was a baby dedication service. And so when the babies were being dedicated, I brought him in. And as Bishop was dedicating him, I talked to him and explained to him the challenge that we've been facing with the baby. I was keen on listening what he's praying about. So I heard him pray and rebuke obstruction. So the following Thursday, I went back to Kenyatta for the usual clinics. And by the grace of God, we found the consulted gastroenterologist for the pediatrician. So I talked to her, and now she named exactly the same thing that the bishop had said. That she said, I suspect obstruction. So now I gather courage and I come back to the bishop. And this time around, I came back and told him, my son is still unwell, and he has been diagnosed with an obstruction. So he didn't say any word. He just sent me back and told me it shall be well. And I was like, at some point, I got pissed off because he have not said a word, and he just sent me back, it shall be well. And I was like, how now? So it came one night, and our son woke us up, and he was like, Mommy, I want to poop. And everybody was scratching their head because we knew that when it comes to he wants to poop, it was a story of, kindly help me out, I'm in pain, and we could not stand it. By the time I got out of bed, he had already pooped. And that was not enough. The following morning, he woke up and he told me, Mommy, give me the potty, I want to poop. And for sure, he went it without pain, and up to date, no pain, no more medication, no more following up with the doctors, and he's now in school. When our hope was all gone and we were like, what next? God came through for us through Bishop, and we bless God for him being here. We always say that alikuja hapa sababu yetu.
My name is Moses Otieno Kwaro. I'm born again Christian in this church called Life Pool. When I talk about myself, I'm the boy mwenye nimepatikana street boy. Because my life sijawahi ishi na mzazi. Nimekuwa chokora nini zangu zote. I knew this church through Pastor Silas Wandera. I remember it was the month of September there when you were at Greenspan. So I was there. We did a small conversation with him there. We talked, and then he prayed for me about this salvation, and he told me that to come to this church called Life Pool Chapel. Nilikuja huku nikatrek hadi hapa. Nikafika hapa Life Pool Chapel. Nikaingia ndani, nikapata service inaendelea, nikaketi, nikasikiza the word of God, and naweza kukumbuka hiyo siku ni Reverend Welly ndiye alikuwa anahubiri. So by the way, pia yeye akaniongeza ile akili. So nikaisikiza nikasema, hii kanisa nitaishi hapa. Nitaamua kuwa mshirika hapa kwa sababu sasa unajua vile nilikuwa nje sikuwa nimenini, but vile nikuja hapa nilidecide hii kanisa itakuwa kanisa yangu. nitakuwa naomba hapa.
For people like me who have experienced change through Life Full Chapel, and for those whom we will reach in future, I urge you to arise and build.
Arise and build.